Hello everyone. Welcome to Learn English with Stories. I'm your host Emma, and today I'm going to tell you a story while helping you learn some useful English words and phrases along the way. So grab a cup of tea, relax, and let's begin. Story begins. Once upon a time, in a small seaside town, there lived a young woman named Claire. She worked in a tiny bookstore near the beach, and her favorite thing in the world was reading old mystery novels. One sunny morning, Claire was tidying up the shelves when a man walked in. He looked about 60, with a kind face and gray hair. He was holding a small wooden box. "Good morning," he said. "I believe this belongs to you." Claire was confused. She didn't recognize the man or the box. "Are you sure?" she asked politely. The man nodded. "Open it," he said with a smile. Inside the box was a beautiful silver necklace with a tiny blue pendant shaped like a seashell. Claire's eyes widened. "It's lovely," she said, "but I don't think this is mine." The man laughed softly. "It belonged to your grandmother. She gave it to me to return to you when the time was right." Claire was speechless. Her grandmother had passed away many years ago, and she had never mentioned a necklace like this. "Why now?" Claire asked. The man smiled again, a twinkle in his eye. "She said you'd need it when you were ready. And I think you are." With that, he turned and left the shop. Claire was left holding the box, feeling a mix of wonder and confusion. That evening, as she walked home along the beach, Claire held the necklace tightly. The pendant sparkled in the fading sunlight. Suddenly, she noticed something strange. The seashell pendant was glowing softly. Claire stopped in her tracks. The glow seemed to point toward the horizon like a tiny beacon. Without thinking, she followed the light, walking farther down the beach than she had ever gone before. Finally, she reached a cluster of rocks. Tucked between them was a small wooden chest, half buried in the sand. Claire opened the chest carefully. Inside, she found old letters and photographs, all belonging to her grandmother. There was also a note. "Dear Claire, this necklace will always guide you to where you need to be. Trust your heart, and it will never lead you astray." Tears filled Claire's eyes as she clutched the note. From that day on, she wore the necklace every day. It reminded her of her grandmother's love and the adventures life still had in store. And that's the end of Claire's story. Let's review some of the new words we learned today. 1. Tidying, cleaning or organizing. 2. Pendant. A decorative object on a necklace. 3. Sparkling, shining brightly. 4. Beacon, a guiding signal like a lighthouse. 5. Tucked. Hidden or placed snugly. Try to use these words in your own sentences this week. Thanks for listening to Learn English with Stories. I hope you enjoyed Claire's mysterious adventure and learned some useful English along the way. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories and lessons. See you next time.